Hi everyone, welcome to Lifestyles in Atlanta. Today we're actually going to play a podcast for you for 5 healthy foods that you can eat. Now, before we begin, I want to give out a shout out to Margaret Life PH for the wonderful comment that she actually posted below. Now, Lifestyles in Atlanta loves to give shout outs, so if you would like to have your shout out done on our next video, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, give us a like, and comment below. Now let's get to it. 5 healthy foods that you can eat.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Lifestyles in Atlanta. I am David Anderson, your host for this podcast and your co-host for Lifestyles in Atlanta, where we talk about culture, ways to stay fit, ways to stay healthy, and ways you can get involved in the community and have fun anywhere in Atlanta. Today, we are going to talk about the 5 healthy foods that you can eat to stay healthy and fit. I made it a point to include all 5 food groups, one of each, which are fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, and grains. And for the sake of staying healthy, I stayed away from the sugars and starches, which you should really eat just sparingly. A little bit I can forgive. But if you want to make it a point to include 5 food groups to your diet, here are 5 food groups that would be ideal for you. For the fruits, mangoes. Do you worry about high cholesterol? Do you want to take better care of your skin? Well, good news. Mangoes would be a great fit for you. Not to mention they taste juicy and they taste delicious. They do both jobs with managing high cholesterol and taking care of your skin. Now granted, you're probably not going to look like Jennifer Aniston, but I'd be willing to bet even she eats mangoes to even help a little bit. And a fast fact. For those of you who do cannabis on a regular basis, mangoes would work great with increasing the stone effect that you can get through cannabis. To do this trick, just eating 1 mango 45 to 60 minutes before inhaling or consuming the cannabis will help maintain how stoned you get while having a lot more fun. And this would be beneficial for those who use it either recreational or medicinal or both. Either way, it'll work the same and you'll still have a lot more fun with that. For the vegetables, carrots. Did you ever watch Bugs Bunny or Looney Tunes when you were young? Did you notice that all those rabbits had what seemed like laser vision? They could see away in the far yonder in the distance. They knew exactly what was going on. They could see who was sneaking behind that tree to try to go out to get them, especially the bad guys. Well, okay, maybe that's exaggerating, but the good news is that carrots do increase your vision, and they also make your eyes glow just a little bit more. And all you have to do is eat 1 carrot a day to accomplish that. And as long as you eat 1 carrot a day on a regular basis, you will be noticing the effects that carrots can provide for you. Your eyes will be shinier, and you won't have to put forth so much effort in your vision. For your meats, steak. Do you like to lift weights in the gym? Do you want to increase your protein? Well, good news. If you said yes to both of those questions, steak would be a great fit for you. Now you're probably thinking, okay, wait a minute, do I have to go out to the store and get a grill so that way I can do steak? Well, there are other ways to go around it. You can also do steak right in your kitchen with just a regular stove. You don't have to do the grill. It's actually a lot more simple than you think. Just as long as you keep track of the time, keep monitoring it, follow the directions, you should be doing phenomenally well. And all you need is 1 juicy slice of steak right before you lift weights, or it could even be right after you lift weights. Either way, you'll be fine. But But if you're looking to avoid the stomach aches or cramps or anything, I would prefer to do it after. Because if you do it before, you're probably going to get them. Your stomach is going to hurt. I mean, granted, you're still going to notice the increase in muscle mass, but you're probably going to be miserable. So therefore, if you want to avoid that misery, do juicy steak, about ideally 30 to 45 minutes after your long and hopefully fun workout. And even if you do not lift weights, or even if you don't even go to the gym at all, you could still benefit just because they taste delicious and it'll increase your protein intake phenomenally well. And whether you like your steak done rare, medium, well done, whichever, or anything in between any of them, just cook it however you love it, and you will be in love. For your dairy, cheese. Do you remember when I mentioned the old cartoons again? Well, guess what? I'm gonna do it again. Did you ever watch Tom and Jerry when you were a kid? Or do you still watch Tom and Jerry? Or else, if not Tom and Jerry, do you remember all those old cartoons that included mice and they were running around everywhere? And on top of that, they were eating cheese. Sometimes they were even running around and being chased by the bad guy, and they still held on to that slice of cheese in their mouth. Determined, well, yeah, guess what? You can have those same benefits that those mice had in those old cartoons with cheese. Well, okay, maybe again that's exaggerated too, but at least you can get some of them that'll make you a little bit happy. And particularly if you want to increase your body strength, or if you have diabetes, those are just two examples. Cheese would be a great fit for you. They will manage both, and it'll make you that much healthier on top of that. Now granted, you're probably not going to run as fast as those mice, but again, you'll notice the difference as you do cheese every day. It doesn't take a whole lot, maybe just one slice, maybe two, and you'll be golden. Finally, number 5, grains, oatmeal. And for this one, do you worry about high cholesterol? If you said yes to that one, oatmeal is for you. And I'm sorry, this time I'm not going to include the old cartoons, unless you want me to. But if you want me to, please contact me in Lifestyles in Atlanta. We can work something out. Okay, my old sense of humor. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but anyway. Okay, so anyway, do you struggle with high cholesterol, or also do you want to make an effort to lose weight? Good news. Oatmeal would be the right fit for you if you said yes to both of those two questions, or even one of those two questions, because they increase a person's metabolism. And increased metabolism is what makes weight loss easier. It also burns off more calories, which as you burn off calories, you also lose weight. And calorie intake is also a key thing in managing weight loss, if that's what you want to do. And a little bit of oatmeal would also work great if you do aerobics, if you're a runner, if you lift weights, or even if you like to do yoga. A little bit of oatmeal, about 30 to 45 minutes after such a workout, would benefit your weight loss or your high cholesterol management. Kind of similar to a piece of steak as far as adding strength, like I mentioned before. And probably some people are thinking, oatmeal. Wait a minute. The picture of oatmeal on the website has it completely plain. It's bland. There's no fun to it. Well, you make a good point if you mention that. That's understandable. So, if that is you, some people do like to include healthy foods such as bananas, strawberries, apples to make it a little bit more fun, or to spice it up a little. That would be great, actually. And if you do those types of healthy foods, they will actually benefit. They will give you a little bit more of that benefit that oatmeal cannot give you. An example of those fruits would be vitamins. However, some people are a little bit too tempted to include some brown sugar or white sugar or any of those other additives. okay. I can forgive a little bit. If you still need a little bit of sugar to make it taste a little bit better, if you want to do just a small amount, maybe like a small teaspoon or two, I can forgive that. But if you want to do the sugar approach, then just keep it minimum. And as long as you keep it minimum, you should be fine. And there you have it, everybody. Those are the 5 healthy foods to eat if you want to stay healthy in 2020 with foods. And I hope that was helpful to you. And I hope you will consider these 5 items to include in your diet if you're serious about wanting to eat more healthy foods. Again, I am David Anderson, your host for Lifestyles in Atlanta and your co-host for Lifestyles in Atlanta. Please follow us on this website to stay up to date with the latest in everything that Lifestyles in Atlanta has to provide for you and so much more. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you again soon.